From vine to vat, the grape harvest hustle. Picture this: rolling hills, sunshine, and rows of grapevines bursting with plump, juicy grapes. It's harvest time, baby. This is where our wine story begins, with folks hand-picking the best grapes or using fancy machines to do the job. Timing is everything. Pick too early, the grapes are sourpusses. Too late, they're like, we're raisins now, deal with it. Once picked, the grapes zoom off to the winery, eager to start their transformation from fruit to booze. And trust me, things are about to get very interesting. Sorting and squashing, only the best grapes make the cut. This is where the journey begins. At the winery, it's time for a grape inspection. Each grape is meticulously examined. Like a bouncer at a fancy club, only the best grapes get past this point. The selection process is rigorous. Any bruised, moldy, or generally sad-looking grapes get the boot. They are swiftly removed to ensure only the finest make it through. The chosen ones then go for a spin in a crusher destemmer. This machine is crucial in the winemaking process. Don't worry, it's not as violent as it sounds. The process is quite gentle. It's more like a gentle massage that separates the grapes from the stems and gives them a little squeeze to release their juices. This ensures the best flavors are extracted. Think of it as the spa treatment before the big party. The grapes are pampered to perfection, ready to be transformed into exquisite wine. Bubble and brew yeast tiny party creates wine's boozy mood. Now for the main event, fermentation. This is where the magic happens, folks. The crushed grapes, now called must, hang out in big tanks, and we introduce our tiny friends yeast. Yeast is like the life of the party. They gobble up the sugar in the grape juice and, as a thank you, produce alcohol and carbon dioxide. It's like their version of party favors. This bubbly bash goes on for a few weeks, transforming the sweet grape juice into, you guessed it, wine. Section 4. Barrel-aged beauty, time, and oak for a smooth operator. The journey of wine doesn't end with fermentation. In fact, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. After the yeast throws in the towel, or should we say the yeast cell, it's time for some R&R. This rest and relaxation period is crucial for the wine's development. This is where red wines and some white wines take a long, luxurious bath in oak barrels. The type of oak, whether it's American, French, or Hungarian, the size of the barrel, whether it's large or small, and how long the wine hangs out inside, months or even years, all these factors play a role in shaping the wine's final flavor. The oak imparts unique characteristics, adding depth and complexity. Think of it like sending the wine to finishing school. Here, it learns to refine its character and develop a sophisticated profile. It emerges from the barrel smoother, more complex, and with a well-rounded personality. The oak can add a hint of vanilla, spice, or even a touch of smokiness, depending on the wood and the toasting level of the barrel. This intricate process ensures that each bottle is a masterpiece, ready to be savored. Section 5, from funky to fine, polishing the potion for your enjoyment. Even after aging, wine can have some sediment, tiny particles that settle at the bottom. Nobody wants a mouthful of grit, right? So it's time for some filtering. This is like giving the wine a spa day. It removes any unwanted bits, leaving it crystal clear and ready for bottling. Some winemakers prefer minimal filtering, believing it preserves more flavor. It's all about finding the perfect balance. Section 6. Dress to impress, labeling, corking, ready for the spotlight. Our wine is almost ready for its close-up. It gets poured into bottles, sealed tight with a cork, or sometimes a screw cap, and then dressed to impress with a label. That label tells you everything you need to know. The grape variety, where it's from, and maybe even a little story about the winemaker. It's the wine's way of saying, hey, pick me, I'm delicious. Section 7. Cheers to the journey, from grape to glass, a delicious adventure. The journey of wine begins in the vineyard, where the grapes are carefully harvested by skilled hands. Each grape is selected with precision to ensure the highest quality. And there you have it, folks. The transformation from grape to glass is nothing short of extraordinary. From a humble grape to a bottle of fine wine, it's a journey filled with science, passion, and a little bit of magic. The fermentation process, aging in barrels, and the final bottling are all crucial steps that contribute to the wine's unique flavor and character. So, next time you raise a glass of wine, take a moment to appreciate all the hard work and dedication that went into creating that deliciousness. The vineyard workers, the winemakers, and everyone involved in the process pour their heart and soul into every bottle. And if you ever get the chance to stomp grapes yourself, do it. It's an age-old tradition that connects you to the roots of winemaking. It's messy, it's fun, and it makes you appreciate that bottle of wine even more. Cheers to the journey, the tradition, and the joy of wine.